Hello guys and welcome back to my next episode of Minecraft. My name's Cathoric, but I'm pretty sure you probably already knew that. On last week's episode, we basically figured out how to get back home. And I basically decided that I would do a little bit of sprucing up on my off time. So that's exactly what I did. As you guys probably realized, I set everything up a little bit differently and built a new floor up here with a nice little bed. And everyone who lives in a stone castle wants random sand blocks. Come on, we all know that. So that's exactly what I did. So today, what I decided what we would do is go exploring for a nice little cavey cave. We haven't done that yet, so I think it is due time for us to take pleasure in an adventure as such. Who heard that? Oh, that is a Enderman. Ender Radder. Oh, shit. Remember, oh, okay, they teleport. That's it, right? He's done. Wow, that is some crazy-ass noise. I'm in possession of an Ender Pearl, and I have no idea what to do with it, right? That's what it's called? Ender Pearl. Someone could... Is that it? Did I just get rid of it? I just threw it away. Well, if someone in the comments section could tell me exactly what an Ender Pearl does, that would be helpful, because I just got rid of mine. Don't really know if I should have, but whatever. So yeah, I say we go exploring for a cave with my trusty sword. So, how's everybody doing today? I'm pretty sure you can't answer that question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. So yeah. My day's going pretty well. It is Sunday today, so I had a very lazy Sunday. Watched some football, relaxed, hung out. Basically just did my shit. Didn't do a video yesterday. I was very upset about that. So today I was kind of saying to myself, hey, this is your thing now. You better stick to it. Just like you said you would. So I decided I'd make a nice video before I go out for the night. I hope everybody's doing well. I am currently in the midst of a shit ton of work, to be honest. Oh, it is a doggy. You know what, guys? On today's episode, we're going to have a companion with us. Is it like this? Jeez. Isn't he supposed to be your... There, he's my boy. Here, you can have them all. So come with me. Does he follow me now? Yeah, he does. Fight the piggy. Yeah, motherfucker, yeah! Yeah, hunt him down! Look at that piggy. Look at him run into trees. Get your ass over here. My dog is gonna get you. Oh, did you see that, motherfucker? Oh, sorry. Here. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, reach. Yo, reach, dog. Reach. So, yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm not gonna get sidetracked like that again. Me and my trusty sidekick, Mr. Snoopaloop, will be his name. Mr. Snoopaloop, I like that. We're gonna go on an adventure today, and we'd like everybody out there to join us. So, I wanted to actually talk about something today, and that topic's relationships. I know this is gonna seem kind of weird, and I don't understand why you're living during the day, but yeah, I don't know. I was presented with a conflict yesterday. And when I was dealing with it, I thought, you know what? This would be... You are quick, and I like that. I decided that, it would be a good thing to talk about to you guys. In a lot of the LPs I watch, a lot of people give advice on their personal experiences. That's what I decided I was going to do. I myself am currently in a relationship. It's a bit over 2 years. And I'm really, really happy in it, and I feel like I've been in a different relationship in my life where it wasn't so good, just as long, but it wasn't as good, because I wasn't experienced, and I didn't really know what I wanted. And it looks like we found where we're going to go today. I'll come with you. It looks like you're one step ahead. Whoa, guys, looks like we found something special. So yeah, this topic on relationships is kind of what we're going to discuss today. Basically, what it is that I wanted to talk about. Am I going to die if I do this? Welcome to our first massive cave, eh? Look at all this shit. Ow, son of a... Sorry, I apologize for my lack of keeping on track with my commentary, but I just had to get out of there. You are amazing, Snoopaloop. Good old Snoopy. Can you eat this? Look at all the I just wasted all my food. Oh, what an idiot. But you really, really like me, though. So yeah, I was presented with a conflict. And basically, to sum it up really, really quickly, the person who I was talking to was feeling kind of unsatisfied. Get away, get away, get away! Was feeling unsatisfied in the relationship she was in. And by that, get your head out of the gutter, guys. I don't mean sexually. I mean that, Snoop! Snoop! Oh, no! I swear to God, you fucked with him. Oh, I'm such an idiot. What am I gonna do without Snoop? Oh, he was such a good dog, and I gave him all my food. Whatever. You win some, you lose some. So yeah, basically, she was presented with this problem. And the problem was that her boyfriend, basically, we're talking about a girl right now, wasn't kind of giving her the time of day. Now, I'm not saying what the boyfriend was doing in specific was wrong, but what seemed to be happening was they had an issue. Regardless of what it was, I mean, I'm trying to get you guys out there to relate to the situation, regardless of if it's a friend or if it's a family or if it's you. Kind of get yourself thinking about it. So what it is basically they had a little problem, and she's more of a communicative person. He's more of a closed off kind of, do your own thing until I calm down kind of person. Now, what I'm saying is that neither of them is wrong. Neither of them are, mistaken or to blame or, wrong in what it is that they're doing. Who's hearing that outside, by the way? Someone jumped in the lava or something. Neither of them are kind of making a mistake in what they're doing. But the problem is that she didn't and he didn't realize that, they're both searching for something different. Now, I know a lot of people out there are huge advocates for the point and the fact that, opposites attract. While one person feels this way, another person feels a different way. And that's a good thing because it brings the best out of both people. In my personal experience, yes, that does happen a lot, and I won't completely disagree with that point, but that usually isn't the case. Now, while she wanted to communicate more and she was upset about something, he was a lot more closed-minded and didn't really feel like talking about it at that time. That doesn't mean he's wrong, but that's just the way he copes with it. Now, during this time, when they were having this problem, he went away with a few of his friends to go visit, a buddy of his in a couple of towns over, and, went and partied there for a few days, and decided not to speak to her during this time. That's not a bad thing to do, in the fact that, it's a good way of kind of giving yourself a breather, not freaking out and overreacting at the situation, and it gives you time to kind of clear your head, get yourself out of the situation, and, kind of figure out what it is that you want to do about the whole thing. During this time, she was kind of left at home, empty-handed, wondering, what do I do? What do I feel? He's not speaking to me. I'm all upset. Like, why is he ignoring my texts? He's not giving me the time of day. What's wrong with him? So she came up to me with this problem, and she asked for my advice on what she thinks she should do about it. And she was kind of at the point where she was, I have a bow and arrow. She was saying that she felt she had been wronged in the fact that if I can hit this, you have to sub to me right away, immediately. You have to. Ha! I have 3 shots. Scooter! I'm out of arrows. Alright, I guess you don't have to sub to me. Damn it! Um, so yes, back to our story. She wanted my advice in the fact that she didn't know if he was being... Really? I just wanted to circle out of that whole thing. She didn't know if she was being wronged or maybe she was overreacting at the situation. And this is how I kind of explained it to her. And this is what a lot of people have to learn about relationships. And they have to really think about the decisions they're making because it really does affect how things are going to play out. What I told her was this. He seems like he's the kind of guy who's closed off, as I've explained. And while you may not think he's giving you the time of day, it's not that he's doing it deliberately against you. It seems that he feels like he's the kind of person who wants to clear his mind. He's the kind of person who wants to go away, and he's the kind of person who doesn't feel like talking about it at that time. Not saying it's wrong, but that's the way he copes with it. And it seemed that he was fine with doing that because that's what he does. That's what makes him happy. That's how he acts. That's how he's going to react, and that's how he handled the situation. She wanted to handle it a different way, and seemed like her decision or her kind of reaction to how everything was going was negative because she wasn't getting it the way she wanted. While he wanted it one way, by walking away and talking about it in a week or two, she wanted to discuss it right now and kind of, tackle the problem while they were still, together and had an option to talk about it. I'm not saying either or are right, but as, you can kind of think or realize from this situation, one of them was doing it the way they wanted to, while the other had to suffer through it. Now, this is what I explained to her. A relationship is like a bridge. Now, two people are on this bridge together, and they both want to be in the relationship. The relationship is the bridge, and these two people... Hold on a second. How am I going to... The relationship is these 4 blocks. Now, 2 people are together on this relationship. Now, each person has to push each other an equal amount in order to stay on path, in order to keep balanced on the bridge. Now, if one person pushes too hard, they're going to knock the other person off, leaving them on the relationship bridge, to say, by themselves. So by that, what I'm kind of trying to explain is that And also, when you're on the bridge, a giant wall of bricks comes and just knocks everyone off, so it fucks everyone over. No. What I was telling her was that basically this. When you're in a relationship, you have to, look at it from both sides. That's the only way you can actually not win an argument, but progress through arguments. Is that you need to really be able to listen to the other person, hear where they're coming from, regardless if you think they're right or wrong, you think they're being stupid or irrational. You really need to listen to them because, that's the person you're with. That's the person who loves you, and that's the person who you could be spending a lot of time with. So hearing what they have to say, hearing what their opinion is, and hearing what's making them upset is really key to, making a relationship work out. That's the person you love. You really, really need to give them that time. So, what I explained to her was this. He went away, and she was stuck at home. She was crying, upset, texting him, and he wasn't answering. She thought what he was doing was wrong. But what I told her was that what he was doing was what he envisioned being right. That's how he wants to deal with the situation, and that's how he's dealing with it. She wanted to deal with the situation the other way, but she was in the midst of what he wanted to do. And by that, she got more and more and more upset. So the end result was, me kind of telling her and her kind of making the decision that maybe this guy wasn't the right person for her. Maybe what he was doing was fine, but maybe he needs to be in a relationship with somebody who would be better off saying, okay, you know what, we're having some issues, let's take a break, let's take a week off, think it through, and we'll discuss it at a later time. Right now we're a little hot-headed, and I think it's a bad time to kind of discuss everything. That's a perfectly fine thing to do. But in order for that to really work, you need 2 individuals in a relationship who are both willing to... God damn, this is annoying. Who are 2 people in a relationship who are both willing to go down that path. Who are both willing to take a break in whatever it is that you're arguing. She, on the other hand, was upset during that time. So I told her, if you want to be happy, truly happy in this relationship, then you need to be with somebody who makes you happy, in the fact that if you guys have an issue or you have a problem, they're fine with just closing, all doors, saying, guys, whoever they're with, hold on a second, I need to pick up the phone, I need to call my girlfriend because we have an issue. We need to talk about it, and just give me 10 minutes. Go do whatever the hell you guys want to do. I'll be back in 10. I myself, I'm in a relationship like that. If I have an issue, me and my girlfriend know that it doesn't matter what's going on in our lives, it's perfectly fine to just step aside from whatever it is, speak to each other, clear it up, or say, you know what, we'll discuss it when we get home, or I'll call you in an hour or two. But, this is a problem and we want to talk about it. She was in a situation where she had, the person I was talking to, my friend, was this, oh, look at all the creepers, I bet none of you guys can get to me. So let's just watch him for a minute while I finish this episode up. She was in a relationship where the person she was with wanted it one way and was playing it out one way. And she was suffering in the fact that she was in this relationship which was completely one-sided. He completely took control of the bridge, and she completely fell off. It's not that what he was doing is wrong, but he was doing what makes him happy. And what I'm getting at, people, is that in order to be happy within your own relationship, you need to start off by making yourself happy. That's what I learned from my last relationship, was that I did a lot of things for my girlfriend, which is fine. You should be spoiling the crap out of your girlfriend. But you need to make yourself happy, because if you're not happy, then that person isn't going to be happy with you. You need to be able to make decisions in your life which dictate where you're going to go and who you're going to be friends with. So, well, that sounded kind of weird. That didn't really make sense at all. So ignore that fact. But if you're listening, you probably kind of have an idea of what I'm trying to get across. That is that when you're in a relationship, guys, the key thing to do is to analyze what it is that you want in a relationship. Find that person who wants to share that experience with you. Not saying that you have to find someone who's the exact same as you, because you guys will butt heads a lot of the time. But find somebody who has the same sort of attributes, in the fact that when you guys have, an example, conflict, you guys both know how to handle the situation, and you're okay with either spending a lot of time apart and thinking about it, or in ow, my butt hurts, or in other words, you guys can kind of just pick up the phone and talk about it immediately. Either way is perfectly fine. Don't be upset. This is all part of life, and you want to experience different things. But, this is something that's really, really serious, and a lot of people have a lot of issues with it. So that's kind of my 2 cents of advice, is that when you're in a relationship, find someone who makes you happy. Find someone who can let you be the person you want to be. Because if that's I don't know where that, oh God. Because if that's the case, then you're both going to be happy. You're both going to get what you want, and you're not going to be sitting around at home being really, really upset about something, just like my friend was. I know, guys, I ranted a lot there, and I went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I really hope you guys stayed on track with me that whole time. I'm sure most of you are thinking in your heads right now, God, this guy has no idea how to public speak. But you know what? That's what I wanted to do today, so that's what I did. I hope maybe there's someone out there who's having a little bit of relationship issues, and maybe this helped them out. Who knows? But I think this is where I'm going to end the episode, with this giant lava penis. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great night, great day, whatever time it is you're watching this video. I'm just happy you're here. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care and have a great day. Bye.